You are halfway through a sentence. Someone cuts in and starts talking over you. Most people make one of two mistakes. They stop immediately and give up the floor, or they raise their voice and turn the conversation into a contest. Do neither. Keep your pace steady, look at the person, and say, "I'll finish my point," then you can respond. Then finish the sentence. That is the entire mechanism of this video. Hold the floor without fighting for it. An interruption works the moment you act as if the other person's voice automatically outranks yours. You stop. You apologize. You forget the point you were making. A calm response changes that pattern. You are not demanding control of the whole conversation. You are claiming the next 10 seconds so one complete thought can exist. There is also an important distinction. People sometimes overlap by accident. They get excited, misread a pause, or think you have finished. One interruption is not always disrespect. The real signal is what happens after you continue. Do they stop and let you finish, or do they keep taking the floor every time you speak? Handle the first moment calmly. Judge the pattern by what happens next. The first move is to finish the sentence you already started. Do not surrender the floor at the first sound of another voice. Keep the same volume. Keep the same speed. Finish the next 5 or 6 words. For example, you say, "The reason the deadline moved is, a coworker cuts in." No, the real problem is the client. Do not speed up. Do not shout over them for 30 seconds. Complete the thought. The client changed the final requirements on Tuesday. Then stop. You have finished one idea without creating a fight. This matters because chronic interrupters often rely on a reflex. They begin speaking, and everyone else disappears. When you calmly complete the sentence, you show that starting first does not automatically give them control. If the overlap lasts more than a few seconds, do not keep talking louder. Pause, look at them, and say, "Let me finish this thought." Then continue from the exact point where you stopped. Do not restart the entire story. Do not apologize for speaking. Do not say, "Sorry, I know you have something to add." That sentence rewards the interruption before you have even finished. Your tone should sound normal, not wounded. Your face should stay neutral. One open hand or one raised finger is enough. The goal is not to silence them. The goal is to keep your sentence from being erased. The second move is to claim a small amount of time. Use this line, "I'll finish my point, then you can respond." It works because it gives the other person a clear turn without giving them your current turn. You are not saying, "Be quiet." You are saying, "Your response is next." That makes the boundary harder to frame as rude. Use the shorter version when the room is moving quickly. Let me finish this thought. In a meeting with a manager, keep it professional. I want to finish the context, then I want your view. With a client, let me complete the timeline, then I'll answer that. With a friend, hold on, let me finish. Notice what these lines do not contain: no long complaint, no speech about respect, no apology for taking up space. Avoid, "Can I please finish?" It sounds polite, but it turns your speaking time into something the interrupter must grant you. You were already speaking. You do not need permission to complete one sentence. After you use the line, continue immediately. Do not wait through an uncomfortable silence and then abandon the point. The action must match the words. If they stop, finish and hand the floor back. "That's my point. Go ahead." This last step matters. It proves that you wanted a two-way conversation, not dominance. You protected your turn, then respected theirs. The third move is for the second interruption. Name the pattern. Do not guess their motive. Do not say, "You never respect me. You always need attention." You are trying to control the room. Those statements create a new argument. Use the behavior you can both observe. "You've interrupted me twice. I'm going to finish," or "I let you finish. Give me the same space." Then return to your point. If they say, "I was only trying to help," answer, "You can respond after I finish." If they say, "You are taking too long," answer, "Then give me 10 seconds. If they laugh and call you dramatic, say, "I'm finishing one sentence." Keep the scale small. You are not accusing them of being a terrible person. You are identifying a repeated action and correcting it in real time. This is especially useful in group conversations. The interrupter may be relying on the room to follow whoever speaks fastest. A factual sentence resets the room, without asking everyone to choose sides. There is one mistake to avoid here. Do not count every small overlap like a referee. If someone interrupted once, stopped, and apologized, move on. Name the pattern only when it is actually a pattern. Prevention makes you credible. Exaggeration gives them an escape route. The fourth move is for the person who refuses to share the floor. Change the format. If you have corrected the interruption and it keeps happening, another clever sentence will not fix the structure. Say, if I can't finish a sentence, this isn't a useful conversation. Then choose a different way to continue. In a meeting, say, let's take turns. I'll finish the update, then I'll take questions. On a video call, use the hand raise function or say, I'm going to finish the point, then I'll come to you. If the discussion is chaotic, send the main facts in writing after the call. With a partner or family member, I want to hear you. I also need to finish a thought. If we keep talking over each other, let's pause. If they continue speaking over you, end the exchange. We can try again later. Then leave the room, end the call, or return to the task. Do not threaten to leave and remain for another 20 minutes. A boundary without action becomes background noise. Changing the format is not weakness. It is what you do when the current format rewards the loudest person instead of the clearest point. You are not required to keep participating in a conversation where completion is impossible. The wording should change with the power dynamic. With a boss, avoid making the moment personal unless the pattern is severe. Say, I want to finish the context because it affects the recommendation. If the interruption repeats, I have about 10 seconds left, then I want your feedback. With a coworker, I'll finish my point, then go ahead. If it keeps happening, you've cut me off twice. Let me complete this. With a customer, let me finish the explanation so I can answer you accurately. With a friend, wait, I wasn't done. With family, let me finish before you decide what I mean. With a partner, I'm listening to you. I need the same space to finish. In a group, I want to complete this point, then I'm happy to hear everyone. The exact line matters less than 3 qualities. It is short. It describes what happens next. And you follow through. Also pay attention to your body. Do not lean backward as if retreating. Do not laugh to make the correction harmless. Do not point aggressively. Stay upright. Keep your voice at normal volume and finish the thought. Key confidence is visible before the sentence is over. Here is how the full exchange can sound. You are giving an update in a meeting. You say, the launch moved because the client changed the approval process. A coworker cuts in. No, it moved because the team was disorganized. You keep your pace and finish. And that added 4 review days. They begin again. But that is not the whole. You look at them and say, I'll finish my point, then you can respond. Then continue. We can still recover 2 days if the client approves the revised schedule today. Now you hand the floor back. That's the update. Go ahead. If they respond normally, the conversation continues. If they interrupt again, say, you've interrupted me twice. I'm going to finish the answer. If they mock the correction, I'm finishing 1 sentence. If they still refuse, if I can't finish a sentence, this isn't a useful conversation. I'll send the update in writing. Then do it. No shouting, no speech about your value, no attempt to embarrass them. You simply stop allowing interruption to erase your point. The next time someone talks over you, do not race them. Do not disappear. Use 1 sentence. I'll finish my point, then you can respond. Finish the thought, then give them the floor. Subscribe to The Unbothered Edge. Every video gives you calm words for difficult conversations, practical ways to protect your dignity, and emotional control you can use before pressure takes over.